Our reporter, Christy Aletto, is on the ground, and we believe you're near this intersection. Are you, Christy, at North Avenue? Yeah, we're near the fire. I see the smoke behind you.
That's right, Denise. We are right by North Avenue and Pennsylvania. We're actually like a block down because we're at Woodbrook Avenue. We didn't want to get too close just because the smoke was so heavy, and we didn't want to be inhaling that. But I mean, it's good. It's a good sign that we're seeing that there's no longer black smoke, but the smoke is so bad that we can't even see that far down the road. I mean, that is how bad this situation is. I actually spoke to one person who was carrying a bunch of items from CVS, and I stopped him and I said, "Are those items from CVS? Did you just loot?" And he's like, "No, ma'am, I didn't loot. This is stuff that the rioters, the looters put outside of the CVS." And I was like, "So you thought that was okay to take?" And he's like, "Yeah, I did, because if I didn't take it, somebody else was going to take it." So that was his justification for taking the items outside of CVS. I mean, I was pretty flabbergasted to hear it myself. Here we go. This is another fire truck that's trying to get into this scene to try to put this fire out. I don't know what type of alarm this is, but I mean, obviously it's bad enough where we can't really see into that intersection. That is just how bad that smoke is. Back to you.
Did you walk from the Mondawmin area to there, or did you drive? And what was it like en route?
We drove. We drove.
And what was it like en route?
We took back roads because we couldn't get out. Well, we couldn't get out onto Liberty Heights Road, so we had to go out the back way of Mondawmin Mall, and then we took Monroe down, and once we got to Monroe and North Avenue, you could see there were a lot of people just congregating on North Avenue. We didn't know what was going on. We actually saw a liquor store getting looted too, and little kids. I mean, these kids looked like they were in, I would say, middle school or even teenagers, carrying alcohol and drinking it. So we saw a lot of that. We tried to steer clear from that intersection, and then we went kind of where the Gilmore homes were, where all of this what kind of set this off, which is where Freddie Gray was arrested. And then we made our way further down past this. Ooh. Somebody just threw a alcohol bottle, tried to throw it at the fire EMS truck that just passed us. But we made our way back up on North Avenue, and this is the scene. I mean, there are people that are standing out watching what's going on. Obviously, the fire crews are trying to pass to put this fire out. It's very chaotic. This is not, Denise, you know, you were out there. I mean, we were doing this on Saturday. You know how chaotic it was, but it's nothing like Saturday. Nothing.
Right. No, I know. This has clearly this has exploded and is extremely dangerous. And we're trying to get a sense of how contained this is. When you were driving to that area, does it seem like it's in that general area? That area, North Avenue, again, Cary, Fulton, Pennsylvania Avenue. Does it seem like it is contained?
Right. I mean, it seems like what was going on at Mondawmin has now gone down to North Avenue, because we came down Monroe and then we got onto Fulton, North Avenue and Fulton, and that's kind of where we saw a lot of people just kind of standing in the street, and that's where we saw the liquor store being looted. We kept driving past it because we didn't want to stop our car. We weren't sure if people were going to start coming towards us, and we didn't want to risk our news vehicle getting swarmed. So we kept going down Fulton, and we ended up hitting the Gilmore homes. And of course, we all know the Gilmore homes is where Freddie Gray got arrested, and that's what set this entire thing in motion. And we made our way through there and then came back. But I mean, it's just very chaotic. You're seeing people walking with liquor bottles in their hands that aren't adults. And then we're seeing lots of people carting off items that are in CVS bags.
Okay, Christy, thank you.